Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Welcome. Listen, thank you for always supporting the channel. I appreciate you all so much. Listen, I'm on the road traveling today, and I just want to come on really quickly and record a video. Not only is today Saturday, October 14th, right? Saturday, October 14th, 2023. Today is also a day known as the annular solar eclipse. Okay, you all let me know in the comments. Are you aware that there is a solar eclipse going on today? Now, it's pretty cool here in my area in Georgia. I'm actually seeing, I was actually able to see some of the solar eclipse beginning to happen. So let me just give you all some context, and then you can also do your research. So with the solar eclipse, right, we know that there are solar eclipses that happen throughout the year, and then maybe once every several years, right? You can do your research on that. But this particular one, the annular solar eclipse, okay, well, a solar eclipse in general, and I'm not a scientist, y'all, this is just from me, you know, doing my research and learning. But a solar eclipse takes place when the moon, okay, comes between and aligns with, well, actually, let me say it like this, y'all. A solar eclipse happens when the moon comes between the earth and the sun. Okay, you all please correct me if I'm wrong. That's how I understand a solar eclipse to be. Now, with the solar eclipse that's supposed to take place today, the annular solar eclipse, okay, it's not a total solar eclipse like the one y'all remember back in 2017. It was like a real big thing. Well, with this one, the moon and the sun are supposed to line up, but the moon won't completely cover the sun. What's going to take place is, and what's been happening in cities across the country and even maybe parts of the world, the moon, which is much smaller than the sun, okay, is coming in alignment, but when the moon is in front of the sun, right, okay, the rim, I guess you could say, maybe it has a scientific name, I don't know what it is, but the you can see, okay, they call it like a ring of fire. Okay, so the moon isn't completely covering up the sun, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool sight to see. I don't know if I've ever seen one like this. Okay, I definitely remember the total eclipse from 2017 and a couple of others that have happened even before or since then. But this one is pretty it's pretty cool to see it unfold. Listen, I also want to say this, y'all. Another thing I was going to say, as I'm driving along even now, I can see the shadows being cast on the ground. That's all taking place due to this solar eclipse. Okay, now, I'm not sure what time the annularity is supposed to take place here in Georgia, where it looks like a ring of fire, where you can see the moon is covering up the sun, but you can still see some of the sun, and it looks like a ring of fire. I don't know what time it's supposed to take place in Georgia, but it's pretty cool, like I said, to see it all unfold and to see the changes as I'm driving. But let me also share this with you all, okay? I'm also, so not only am I just enjoying the science and the beauty, this is all a part of nature, right? Okay, we can maybe say that solar eclipses are a natural process. But one thing that I'm also paying attention to, you know, when the moon blocks the sun, okay, there's also a change in temperature, right? Some other areas, they have already experienced the solar eclipse and everything, you know, that it was going to do as far as annularity. They reported changes in temperature. Okay, now as I'm driving, right, it was 73 degrees according to my vehicle, but now it's 71 degrees. Okay, now here in Georgia, where I am in my particular area, the moon hasn't completely covered the sun. Okay, it's inching, and you know, I can see from the time I started driving to part of it was covered, and then, you know, minutes later as I still driving, I can see more and more coverage take place. So I anticipate when it reaches annularity in my area that there will be a change in temperature. But do you know what I'm also paying attention to on this day? Okay, many people may not be aware of this, but I'm paying attention to, okay, what's happening with the environment? Okay, how are the how is not only the temperature, but how are the animals responding? Okay, I've seen birds flying in the air. what changes am I noticing when this happens? Because you know what, y'all? As I have shared in the past before, right, there are plans, okay, even right here in the U.S. for possibly, and there have been tests done. I talked about all this. You can even do your research on blocking the sun and spraying different things in the air to reduce the sun's rays, so to speak, all in an effort to save the planet. Okay, y'all know that climate, I gotta say it like that, y'all, because for some reason y'all know how this platform is about certain words and phrases, right? So I'm paying attention to that. Okay, now some people may say, okay, can we say this is a test? Well, this is supposed to be a naturally occurring thing, right? I'm not sure if there's really any man-made or man or human interference with this process, but again, y'all, if things keep going, okay, the way that they're currently going, and a lot of people don't even know these things are happening, right? But what I'll do is a little bit later on, I'll link those videos at the end of this one. But I want to let you know, not only am I enjoying the beauty of this event today with the annular solar eclipse coverage here in my state of my great state of Georgia, but I'm also looking to see, okay, what can I learn from this? Okay, if in fact there's a plan, right, to somehow block the sun due to you know, the planet and saving the planet, the agenda, you know, we talked about, y'all know what's going on, right? What do we need to prepare for? Okay, I want to see just how much cooler or colder it gets when the moon almost, okay, not totally blocks the sun, but almost blocks the sun. Okay, so I'm using this as a learning experience. Again, I'm not saying or sharing anything to scare you, but I want you to think about, okay, if individuals, whoever, right, groups come together and they're making plans to you know, do experiments or tests to block the sun and to reduce you know, heat and things like that, regulate the temperatures, this will be a good day to see what actually will go on, right? I think so, but you all let me know your thoughts on that. Listen, y'all, take care, be blessed. Again, do your research on this. I did share, because I'm on the road, I did share coverage here on the community tab. I believe it's the NASA YouTube page. They're broadcasting. They have cameras set up in different cities around the country and maybe even around the world, so you can check it out. If for some reason you're not able to see it in your area, I thought at one time we weren't going to be able to see it here in Georgia because it was raining early this morning, very cloudy, but now there's still clouds in the sky. And I think just a little while ago the sun was actually behind the clouds, but it's turning out to be a beautiful day, y'all. So again, listen, as you're enjoying, okay, if you choose to, as you're enjoying the beauty, the sight of the annular solar eclipse, also take the time to be aware of your surroundings always. Notice the changes that are happening, okay? You'll be able to see the shadows on the ground. I see even on the walls as I'm on the interstate, I see the shadows traveling along the walls. It's just a beautiful sight, okay? Notice what's different, what looks different, what do you hear differently, what feels different, okay? You're gonna notice a change in temperature. And so I'm doing all of that, and I'm documenting what I see, hear, and feel, okay? Take care, y'all. Be blessed. Listen, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay focused, keep preparing. Know that your labor is not in vain, okay? And I'll check back in with you all later. Maybe I'll be able, depending on where I am, I'm actually going to be with family now, but I may try to go live during the time of annularity here in Georgia, but if not, I'll come back later and give you a report about it, okay? Be blessed, take care, and see you in the next video.